guys, big welcome to our Utah State Aggies Dynasty here on the Moldy Cheese College Basketball Network. This is the episode where we ask ourselves, are we maybe a little bit overrated? This doesn't seem like a roster of a top 25 team. Nevertheless, we are ranked number 24 in the country starting the season. We got a win over Eastern Illinois, 71-59 at home, and now we take our show on the road across the country to Baltimore, Maryland, to take on the Eagles of Coppin State. They have not played a game yet. This will be their season opener, and they host a top 25 team to start their season. Let's look at the Coppin State roster, starting off with their top player, point guard J.J. DeWitt. He is a 76 overall. Shooting guard ELTON LARRANAGA. He is a 73 overall. And it goes down from there. Small forward Avi Boyden, 68. Javon Webb, power forward, a 62. And Donnell Hart, a 67, is their center. Clifford Mills, a backup small forward, is a 71. So another guard-oriented team. Patrick Moody, backup point guard. Backup power forward J.S. Atkins, Javon Toppert. Jeremiah Silva is backup shooting guard. Alexander Cooper. Salim Givens. Dean Chambers and Stephen Braun were down at the end of their bench now. And it's up next, Utah State, Coppin State, from the PE Center in Baltimore, Maryland, on the campus of Coppin State University. Quick look at the starting lineups. We're going to go with Peters, Perrine, Snyder, Mills, and Andre Darragh at the center position. And we get things underway early in the first half. Coppin State has the ball into J.J. DeWitt over on the left wing to Avi Boyden. Boyden guarded by Snyder over to Donnell Hart. Darragh sags off of him a little bit. Into the corner, it's J.J. DeWitt. And DeWitt, with the shot clock running down, is going to jack up a 18-footer. It is rebounded by Jamarco Mills out to Davis Peters. Peters across the timeline for the Aggies. Around the screen of Mills. Back to Mills for the three. Left angle. Shot good. Jamarco Mills gets the Aggies on the board first. Now we skip ahead to the 17:34 mark. Utah State leading 9-2 over Coppin State. LARRANAGA. Yo-Yo's left side guarded by Julian Perrine. LARRANAGA around the screen. Into the lane with the right hand. Has to change his shot. And it is blocked from behind by Darragh. But Coppin State keeps a hold of the ball. J.J. DeWitt around the screen from Hart. DeWitt lets it fly. No, rebounded by Perrine. And the Aggies will turn and go the other way. 17 minutes to go in the first half. Chucky Snyder, left side, hammers it down with two hands. Chucky Snyder with the dunk, and Utah State out to an 11-2 lead early in the game. Here's LARRANAGA between the legs, guarded by Perrine. Behind the back, down, right side, floated off the glass, no. Rebounded by Andre Darragh, out to Peters. Peters, right side. Here's Chucky Snyder again. Lay it up with the right hand. Chucky Snyder goes in for two. It's 13-2. Utah State with the early run to start the game. 16:34 to go in the first half. Here's J.J. DeWitt, and the Eagles call a timeout. We skip ahead. 16:32 to go here, just after the timeout from Coppin State. LARRANAGA, top of the key, around the screen from Hart. Gets it to Hart at the elbow. His shot rebounded by Perrine. Another rebound by the shooting guard. Out to Chucky Snyder. Snyder pulls up in transition, drills the three. It's 16-2. Aggies. Coppin State starting off cold. Maybe a little first game jitters. Utah State has a game under their belt already. Here's DeWitt. DeWitt, pump fake. A lot of one-on-one with J.J. DeWitt. DeWitt goes down the right side of the paint, floats it off the glass up and in. It's 16-6 now with 14:58 to go in the first half. Coppin State to inbound. Right side to J.J. DeWitt. He's guarded by backup point guard Henry Bolton. DeWitt's shot rolls off the rim and it's rebounded by Bolton. Up the left wing to Perrine. Perrine, he'll back it out, try to set something up. Perrine looking for Snyder around the screen from Lou Evans. Snyder down the lane, floated up, back of the rim, too hard. And it's rebounded by Coppin State. Right side here is Mills. Mills, right corner. Shot up and off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Utah State. Snyder down the left wing. Coppin State not getting back in transition. Darragh is stripped by Hart, and they call a foul. Darragh will go to the free throw line. for 2. First free throw up and off the back of the rim by Andre. 24th ranked Aggies up 16-6. Darragh, second free throw. Up off the right side of the rim and rebounded by Atkins. To Mills. To Silva. Left side, Moody. His 3, no. Rebounded by Perrine. And Coppin State's shooting woes continue. Perrine on the left wing. He spins. Euro step. Lay it up off the glass. Donnell Hart was there. Didn't contest the shot. Utah State leads by 10 now. 22-12 with 9:54 to go in the first. Davis Peters. Left wing to Mills. Jamarco Mills down to Eric Corrales. Corrales left side. Davis Peters shot from 3. No. Rebounded by Mills. Pushed up the middle to Toppert. And Toppert will back it out for Coppin State. Toppert. Left side going against Lou Evans into the paint. Webb throws it up. Mills gets the rebound for Utah State. He'll go the other way. Mills across the timeline. Aggies still leading by 10. 22-12. Jamarco Mills top of the key. Crosses over. Steps back. Left wing to Peters. Peters holding there into the left corner to Mills. Mills quick 3. No. Rebounded by Toppert. And Toppert will turn and go the other way for Coppin State. Left side, Mills into the paint. Contested shot up, no. Rebounded by J.P. Amerson. Out to Peters, Davis Peters. Back to Amerson on the left side. Looking down on the block to Corrales, can't find him. Back to Peters at the top of the key, around the screen from Lou Evans. Peters will back it out again, 5 on the shot clock. Down to Corrales, Corrales off balance, shot! Around the rim and down, Eric Corrales, backup center, 24-12 Aggies. Now it is 29-12 with 5:47 to go. Utah State's jumped out to a 17-point lead here in the first half. Here's George Alexander. Backup power forward getting his first playing time of the year. Left side it is Jamarco Mills. Mills working around the screen of Alexander. Now he'll isolate. Alexander comes back to set the screen again. Mills, left side, nothing there. Throws it up off the glass, rebounded by Alexander. And back out to Peters. And Utah State will reset. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Peters holding there, down on the block to Hooks. Clifton Hooks backing in. Shot up over the right shoulder, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Coppin State. DeWitt comes the other way. Aggies still leading 29-12. Sloppy second game of the season here. LARRANAGA lay it up and in on the right side. Cuts the lead to 15 with 5:02 to go in the first. Here comes Peters now and the Aggies. Peters guarded by DeWitt. Around the screen from Alexander. Peters gets the switch. Down the lane. Lay it up and in. Davis Peters. 31-14. Peters has 5 points, 3 assists on the game so far. 4:38 to go in the first. Here is Silva. I think I called him DeWitt. It's Silva. Down to Avi Boyden, who misses the layup. Rebounded by Mills. Out to the left wing to Peters. Peters right wing to Amerson. Amerson's going to take it to the hole. In and out, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. Amerson's first free throw, no good. The Aggies struggling at the free throw line so far this season. J.P. Amerson, second one up. No, it is out as well. 31-14. Here's Coppin State, DeWitt. DeWitt powers it up over the smaller Peters. Peters holds him off for the rebound nicely. And here comes Davis Peters. Peters veers to the right side, over to the right wing to Mills. Mills, 3 up and in. Jamarco Mills carrying the Aggies in the first half. He had 21 points and 5 rebounds. And we have a halftime score of 43-22 in favor of the 24th ranked Aggies. We're shooting 53% and holding them to 28% shooting. We're out rebounding them 25-19. And we lead by 21 as we head to the second half here in Baltimore. Chucky Snyder, top of the key. Snyder right side to Darragh. Darragh to the corner to Davis Peters. Peters holding there. He's going to get a screen from Julian Perrine. Peters behind the back dribble. Off balance shot at the end of the shot clock is no good and rebounded by Hart. He'll push it down the right wing to Avi Boyden. Boyden will back it out. Snyder stops him there. Out to LARRANAGA. LARRANAGA guarded by Julian Perrine. He'll whip it down underneath to DeWitt. DeWitt turnaround fall away shot from the paint is good. J.J. DeWitt cuts the lead to 19. First points in the second half for either team. We're 19-15 left in the game. Davis Peters right side. Down on the block to Derek. Derek back to the top of the key. Perrine for three. No. Rebounded by Mills. And Mills will back it out. He'll take the shot from the right elbow. It is good off the glass. And it's now 49-26 with 17:50 to go. DeWitt into the front court, guarded by Davis Peters. DeWitt over to the left wing to Hart. Hart back to Avi Boyden. Boyden for three. Got it. Avi Boyden finally hits a shot for the Eagles. 20-point lead for the Aggies, though. Peters bringing it up. We're here in Baltimore, Maryland. It's the PE Center, Coppin State University. Out of the MEAC. Out to Snyder. Snyder looking down the barrel. Shot no. Rebounded by Webb. And he'll hand to LARRANAGA. LARRANAGA. Over to the right corner. This is Avi Boyden again. Shot no. Rebounded by Derek. Out to Perrine. Perrine right wing to Snyder. Snyder will hold there. Back to Derek. Derek can shoot the three. He's a pick and pop guy. Here's Perrine around the screen for Mills. Back to Jamarco. Jamarco step back shot left side off the back of the rim. Rebounded by DeWitt. DeWitt will run it out across the timeline. Over to the right wing. Another wide open shot. This is LARRANAGA. He rattles it in. 51-31. Utah State leading. Here's Hart. Donnell Hart turns, shoots. No. Rebound pulled down by Jamarco Mills. Athletic rebounder for Utah State. Davis Peters. Peters back to Mills. Mills into the corner to Perrine. Perrine will bring it back to the top of the key, set things up for the Aggies. Around a screen comes Chucky Snyder. He'll get it on the right wing. Try to go baseline. Lay it up. Blocked away by Coppin State. And here comes DeWitt the other way. DeWitt tries to cross over Peters. Can't get to the hole. He'll back it out. And DeWitt back to the top of the key to Boyden. They'll reset. Over to DeWitt. He whips it underneath. LARRANAGA blocked away by Derek. He'll get it back up. Off the rim. No. Donnell Hart. No. Rebounded by Snyder. Three misses there for Coppin State. Finally, Utah State gets the rebound. Here's Derek. Left-handed layup in the paint is good. Aggies lead by 18 now. Under 10 minutes to go in the game. 9:45. Henry Bolton, right side. Bolton back to Amerson. Amerson left wing to Chucky Snyder. Snyder around the screen, gets into the lane and throws it up wildly. It is taken away by Mills. Here comes Coppin State left side. It's Moody. And Moody goes all the way, lay it up and in with the left hand. Lead is cut to 16 now with 9:20 to go. 24th ranked Utah State built an early lead and has not really played well since then. Here is Chucky Snyder on the right wing. Snyder to Corrales. Corrales pivots. Pump fake shot from the elbow. Nothing there. He'll back it out to Amerson. Amerson over to Henry Bolton. Bolton will cast up a three off the back of the rim. Rebounded by J.J. DeWitt. He'll push it up the right wing to Moody. Moody taking it to the hole on Amerson. No. Rebounded by Webb, and he'll go back up and in. It is a 14-point game. Coppin State coming back. Now a 12-point game with 8:20 to go. Here comes Henry Bolton. Bolton around the screen from Lou Evans. Bolton drops it off to Lou. Lou spins. Up with the right hand. No. Rebound fought off by Mills. He'll pull it down. That's Snyder on his back. And they can cut it to a single-digit lead with a three. Or a 10-point lead with two. Here's Mills, guarded by Amerson. Mills at the elbow. Mills yo-yos over to the left side. It is taken away by the Aggies. Out to Amerson. Amerson into the front court. And Coppin State gets back on defense. Here's Snyder. And Snyder goes baseline, lay it up and in with the left hand. 14-point lead for Utah State. Chucky Snyder has 20 points now on the day. So Chucky Snyder and Jamarco Mills really carrying the Aggies in this one. 14-point game. Moody over to DeWitt. DeWitt guarded by Snyder. He pivots. Right corner to Webb. Webb guarded by Corrales. Back to Moody. Moody looking for a screen. He's going to pivot and step back. Shoot the 18-footer. Shot rebounded by Amerson. More like a 20-footer, I guess. Amerson left side to Snyder. Snyder pull up in transition. Three, no. Rebounded by Evans, and he goes back up and flushes it. Lou Evans. Very good rebounder for the Aggies. On the offensive glass, here's Perrine. Step back, shot, rattles around and in. Julian Perrine. Not a big-time scorer for us. It's a nice shot there, though, on the step back. 3:50 to go, and the Aggies have pushed their lead back out to 20. But they've pretty much played even with Coppin State since about the 14 minute mark of the first half, which is not what we had hoped for from a 24th ranked Utah State team. Here's LARRANAGA, right wing to Boyden. Boyden guarded by Mills. Back out to Hart. He'll swing it around to DeWitt. DeWitt looking down on the block. Nothing there. He'll drive right side. Throw it up over Peters. Wildly, Donnell Hart with the rebound, and he's going to scoop it up off the glass. Rebounded by Lou. Evans will outlet it to Peters. Peters on the right wing. And he'll back it out. Use some clock. 20-point lead for the Aggies. Peters doesn't use the screen. He's going to try to whip it underneath to Darragh. Can't find him. He throws it right into the chest of a defender. And here's LARRANAGA. Avi Boyden, 3, right angle, no. Rebounded by Evans. Again, another rebound by Lou Evans. And Peters will come the other way with 3 minutes to go. Peters tries to throw up the oop. It's wild. And taken away by Coppin State. 18-point lead for the Eagles. 1:44 to go. Peters around the screen from Darragh. Peters to Darragh down the lane. Left-hand layup too hard. Rebounded by LARRANAGA. Left wing to DeWitt. DeWitt going against Davis Peters. Peters cuts him off. DeWitt will shoot a 10-footer. Rebounded by Perrine. And here come the Aggies. Peters. Left side to Evans. Evans. Shot good. Floats it up with the right hand. And Utah State is going to hold on to win this one 76-58. But it wasn't pretty. We do shoot 45%. But 5 of 21 from downtown. 24%. 5 of 11 from the line. Luckily, Coppin State only shot 2 of 13 from downtown, 33% overall from the field. And we outscore them in the paint, 44-38. Their bench beat us 20-14. Let's look at some individual stats here before we sign off on this second game of the season. Jamarco Mills finished with 26 points, 11 rebounds, no assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He shot 10 of 15, 2 of 3 from downtown, 4 of 5 at the line. Pretty efficient game for Jamarco Mills. Chucky Snyder had 20 with 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. He was a little bit less efficient, 9 of 19, 2 of 6 from beyond the arc. Davis Peters played 26 minutes, had 6 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists though. Had 4 turnovers, 3 of 9 from the field, and 1 of 5 from downtown, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Lou Evans, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block, 3 of 7 shooting. Julian Perrine, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from downtown. Andre Darragh didn't attempt a 3. He was 2 of 6 from the field, had 4 points, played 23 minutes, pulled down 9 rebounds though. Had an assist and a block and 1 turnover as well. Eric Corrales played 13 minutes, had 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, was 2 of 4 shooting. JP Emerson, 16 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. No steals, no blocks, turnover, 2 of 3 shooting, 0 of 1 from beyond the arc, missed a couple of free throws. Henry Bolton, a disappointing game, 14 minutes played, no points, 3 rebounds, and only 1 assist. He was 0 of 5 shooting, and 4 of those shots were from beyond the arc. Clifton Hooks only played 4 minutes, had 1 rebound, and George Alexander played 4 minutes, had a couple of rebounds and a turnover. Sorensen and McGrath got DNPs. And those are our stats from this win. Utah State 76, Coppin State 58, the final score from Baltimore. We improved to 2-0. And up next, we travel back across the country to the left coast. And we take on the Titans of Cal State Fullerton at Titan Gym in Fullerton, California. So that is episode number 3 of the Utah State Dynasty. Signing off on the Coppin State game, it is the Moldy Cheese College Hoops College Basketball Network.